October baseball is back, and although the A's aren't in it, gotta talk about it. It's still baseball. It's still exciting whether or not the A's are in it or not. It's unfortunate we're not in it, but gonna ignore that. Let's talk about these wild card games. Both were interesting. One had a lot more offensive production than the other, which was very more on the American League side, and one did not. So let's just get into it in the order these games happen. Obviously, the first one was the Boston Red Sox and Yankees. People knew this was going to be a highly anticipated game. These teams have been rivals for decades and decades. Red Sox get the win, and they're going to have a date with the Tampa Bay Rays in the ALDS. They win 6-2. It was just pretty much a dominant game for them out the gate. They put up 2 runs in the first inning, and from there they were able to hold on to that lead. There were some points in this game where the Yankees had signs of life, like Giancarlo Stanton hitting that double, and Judge kind of made a dumb decision, came around and tried to score, got out. That was a momentum, opportunity for New York, but unfortunately didn't happen. That was definitely an interesting part of the game. Xander Bogaerts got a 2-run homer for the Red Sox in the first inning to straightaway center. So it made it 2-0 Boston. Kyle Schwarber got a solo homer crushed out to right as well, so that made it 3-0 Sox, and that was in the third inning. At that point, the Yankees were getting close in certain points, but they couldn't really capitalize until Rizzo in the top of the 6th crushed a homer, which got them on the board to right field. So it was top of the 6th inning, and it's 3-1 Boston. Eovaldi did pretty good, only 1 earned run. The most controversial part was Garrett Cole only pitching 2 innings, and he's one of the highest paid pitchers. And for him to only pitch 2 innings in a wild card 1-game playoff elimination game, it's interesting. He allowed 3 runs as well. And then in the 6th inning, like I mentioned before, Judge got nabbed out at home off that Giancarlo Stanton double. He thought, he might have a homer, which I think, kind of threw things off. And Judge, was kind of just not really following, the way he should have gone. Alex Verdugo extended Boston's lead to 4-1 with an RBI double, so 4-1. And then Alex Verdugo got a 2-run single again, which really sealed it in the 7th inning, making it 6-1. And Giancarlo Stanton did get a kind of a solo homer to right field, kind of a line drive, which made it 6-2. But at that point, Boston's already up by 4. The Red Sox advanced to the ALDS with the win. So Yankees are out. With that big payroll, you would think they would still be in it. But AL East was a great division. 3 teams from it made the playoffs. Really, 4 were capable of it, with the Blue Jays in mind. St. Louis and Dodgers was the other game. This game was a very, very good game. If you're someone that likes a lot of offense, you wouldn't like this game because the Cardinals stranded 11 runners in scoring position. But it had a very exciting ending. The Dodgers had a walk-off homer. Pitching was great. We had Waino in this game, and on the mound, obviously been a very prominent Cardinals starter. We had Scherzer on the mound for the Dodgers, obviously a very dominant pitcher for LA, acquired from Washington. We all know Max Scherzer. The first run actually came in the top of the first inning. Cardinals had a pretty good start. There was a wild pitch. Scherzer looked a little fatigued. He was throwing a lot of 3-ball counts, and St. Louis scored on that wild pitch. And that was actually the only St. Louis run of the game, surprisingly, for such a hot team as of recent. But Waino made a good play. The Dodgers wouldn't score for a little while. There was a lot of good defense in this game. Justin Turner smashed a solo shot to left field, and he's very clutch, we all know. So that made it 1-1. And we wouldn't have a score until the 9th inning. But in between then, we had a lot of good relief pitching, clutch defensive plays, good catches, and whatnot. Paul DeJong had a really good leaping catch, which arguably saved the game for that moment. But unfortunately for St. Louis, Chris Taylor hit a walk-off 2-run homer to left to win and seal that game for Los Angeles. They're going to play the Giants. What a series that's going to be. 2 of the best teams in baseball. West Coast rivalry, Giants-Dodgers. That'll be great. But 3-1 Dodgers win. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. Excited about October baseball for me, and A's aren't in it, but gotta face the facts. These are great teams we're watching, regardless of if they're our favorite teams or not. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later, and peace out.